Hello everyone and welcome to a new reaction. So here we are back with a new reaction. I don't know what to say. This season is not turning out as I kind of expected. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, I just really have druck on a pedestal. All of you know I wouldn't be making these videos if I wasn't like completely obsessed with this show, but the season is not turning out as I hoped. Some of the writing choices have not particularly been what I was expecting, what I used to, I guess. I know there have been a few changes behind the scenes and I don't know if that's what's making things feel a little bit different. Writing wise, things aren't as cohesively connected as they might have been in the past. I'm hoping that might change in the future. At the end of the day, like, I haven't seen much in terms of the gender identity stuff. Things relating to Ava wrapped out too quickly for my taste. Not only that, but I was hoping to see more things related to Turkey and their Turkish identity, and that's what feels weird to me, is like the selling points of this season, especially this season as opposed to Ava, haven't really been introduced that much. Like, for example, I was hoping to see more of the instas to like really understand why they are friends. So like, to see the instas dynamic behind the scenes, I was hoping to see more of that. I haven't seen too much of that, and you know, all the stuff that I mentioned before, but I'm pretty sure it will happen eventually. I'm just sad that it hasn't happened yet, because my main thing is I feel like, you know, a few clips ended up the same way every week, and I don't know if I like that. One of the things that crossed my mind that I've said a couple of times as well is that maybe all of this is being done to showcase how unreliable Ismail might be, because we never had this type of like main. Oh, excuse me, I think I need to drink a bit of water. I don't know, something was like itching my throat. It's disgusting. We never had a main like Ismail where we weren't actively rooting for them. Even Isak, like, it wasn't the same. Like, we kind of had a few reasons to like Isak, whilst we didn't have that many to like Ismail. And not only that, but because we didn't have that many reasons to like them, and they also had a few actions that made us be like, what the hell? It's interesting to be in the point of view of a character like this, but I still find it cool and I still find it interesting. I just was hoping to be more immersed in their point of view than I am, kind of thing. This time, on the previous two seasons, I was already like completely in love with the characters, and I'm not yet, and I don't know if I like that. My opinion aside, let's go into the reaction. I'm interested to see what's gonna happen this week, and you know, this is meant to be the lead up to Hell Week, if Hell Week even happens. I mean, things are so different. Hell Week might not even happen, or this might have been all Hell Weeks. But let's see what happens. The lyrics that druck always chooses to use are always so like perfectly curated. She's always so like forward on the way that she does things. It's always so like impulsive. I enjoy that she's talking about it. She's like, I didn't like your attitude. Honestly, I will say it again. I love their wall. Like, it's just so dreamy. Oh my god, I love this wall. Okay, I talked about, you know, gender stuff, and now it's happening. Maybe I need to complain more and manifest what I want. Oh my god, this hat. I despise this hat. Since season 5, I despise this hat. Oh, more dancing. Also, I love that Ava's part of this as well. Put Josh in here and my entire favorite people are in this clip. Yaha, Ava, Noha, Fatu, Kumi. You as well. I love how she sounded so strict, but when you said Fatu's name, she was like, Fatu, you too. I love it now. All of them are just being friendly. I like Izzy now. It's way easier than saying Ishmael. Also, I'm gonna get tired of this song by the end of the season. Like, I really am. Oh, we don't belong together. Oh, that's cute. Guys, who choreographed this? This looks so cool. Oh my day. Okay, Yara, get away from Fatu. We know how Kumi gets. You know what? Oh, bicolors. You know what? I would have shipped them if they just didn't play with Lou in the process. That's the annoying bit. Is like there was absolute no reason to bring on Lou on board. Like this was such an easy ship to acquire. Like friends to lovers is probably one of my favorite tropes. But if it's done well, and like if you're just gonna use someone else in the process, it just feels icky to me. Like it didn't feel necessary. And because of that, like even though I really like Sasha, but I don't think them as a couple is earned. Um, that's basically it. Also, I feel really bad whenever they have to go through this of like changing their clothing. Of course, Maylin had to say this. Oh, I love this corridor. This corridor is so special. Oh, wow. They're having a panic attack, really? Oh, damn. That was not nice. And of course, Billie Eilish. Like, this show and Billie Eilish have such a, like, symbiotic relationship. Me and my friend Linda both have this bedding. But I mean, finally, like I said, me complaining maybe did something. No, I'm joking, I mean. But I just feel like it took a bit. It took a bit longer than I was hoping. My main like problem is a lot of the things I felt disconnected and not earned. Um and that's why sometimes I seem like I'm struggling with the season, even though I enjoy like very specific things. Oh, cute. You know what? I would love if they were actually just friends and if this was just a very beautiful friendship because, I mean, how many friendships end up as just friendships, even if someone is crushing on someone else? I don't know. Because I mean, it's pretty obvious that Sasha has a crush on them, but like, I don't know. It's not like every crush actually like ends up in a relationship. I don't know. No, he doesn't. He's just being a spoiled little brat, but yeah, I hate this nail polish. It just looks like Wipeout. Whiteout. I don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god. The acting in this clip alone. You're not alone, really. I mean, of course, because, people already don't think this is very similar to the Evak storyline. Let as well use the same line. Josh already said this to Noha, okay? We have You Are Not Alone already. Anyway, this is very cute and this has been my favorite clip this season so far. Let's see if this episode brings another gem because I was actually hoping a few gems were gonna come now that we are in the middle of the season. Oh my god, LJ! Whoever makes the soundtrack for this show just gets me, just gets my personality. Like, I feel like this is a present for me. I love how I always say that I'm over Alt J and then they release a new song and I'm head over heels again. They're gonna end up together, and I don't know. I honestly don't know if the show is gonna make me love them the way that I should love the couple of a season. Simply because, like, honestly, it just pisses me off how they kind of used Lou. Like, it really does. Is this a flirtatious attempt? I'm intrigued. I don't know. A part of me is, like, happy to see, like, obviously, you know, a non-binary person being desirable. But I don't know, like something just feels off. It's like they didn't commit enough to any of the ideas, the writers, I feel. Like they didn't commit enough to Zasha and they didn't commit enough to Lou. But it's kind of confirmed that Lou is poly now, right? Okay, this is happening without Constantine. Is he aware of what's going on? I mean, probably he's not aware. Oh, there's a kissy kiss. Oh, I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I appreciate that they seem to have a confidant, but what is this meant to represent? Like, is it meant to represent that there's nothing between them, or? Okay, this is a cute clip, but I'm still confusion. I'm still confusion because, like, I don't know. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, I did say in my predictions for this season that I was kind of hoping they would choose a woman or someone female presenting to be Ishmael's love interest. And that would be in hopes of not reinforcing stereotypes. Um, Stereotypes exist because there's cases of that. Like, don't get me wrong, they exist, but it's just, even in the show, Constantine was like, "Oh, you only like guys anyway." And Izzy was clearly like shaken by the sentence, and obviously it could be either because it's true or because they just didn't enjoy the statement because it's not true at all. By introducing Lou to be a diversion on the route to the actual like relationship feels wrong to me, and it reinforces, like, it kind of slaps the stereotype right in your face again, when it was pretended that it wasn't going to be the case. And I was excited. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not like Lou is my favorite character ever. Like, I found, like, I'm pretty neutral to both of the characters simply because of that, because they didn't seem to commit enough to any of them. Um, and because of that, I was like, I don't really particularly care about any of these characters enough to want them with the main. So my main reasoning was like, I just want Izzy to have their journey without all of this. It would just, be interesting to see two people fight for their affection, I guess. Like, and none of them have it, or either one of them having it. But this whole thing of having Sasha be like the lost puppy in love with their best friend, and their best friend doesn't notice, and then having Izzy almost seem like they are interested in Lou, and then being like, never mind. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because I never experienced this. I never experienced like feeling like I like someone and then being like, actually, no. Unless they do something to me. That never happened. So I don't know. I'm just very confused. I'm confused. And I honestly just feel like they kind of used this poor girl. Like, they used Lou as a divergent, and I don't appreciate that. Like, I don't appreciate characters being used as collateral damage for another ship, when I do understand that happens in real life, but in TV shows you kind of are made to suspend a little bit of disbelief, I guess. And it's just like both of them could have worked, but it just means like kind of wasted all this whole time that you could have just introduced in that relationship, and you could have used Lou as some of what she was, which was obviously like being a force for Izzy to feel like they can explore whatever they want to explore without feeling shame about it. They could have just used her as that, like that, queer friend, or gender non-conforming friend that you find and is the person that kind of like makes it make sense for you. Because yes, in this case, like, obviously Izzy has two queer friends, Fatu and Kyumi, but it's not like they help them in anything. It's not like they do anything to help them. And having one queer friend or one gender non-conforming person that actually like can guide you in that journey, because we didn't see, like, obviously Kyumi was very like queer illiterate, and even Fatu, like, she can know, but it's not like she knows about the gender stuff. So not using Lou for just that, using her as a diversion, and then as well as that, and using, again, not committing to any of the things in any capacity. But what I have to say is, I did appreciate that we are finally like steamrolling into things a little bit more. Like, we had a couple of clips obviously talking about the main thing, which is the gender issues that Ismail is facing now. And that is interesting. That is what I'm here to see, because that is what I didn't have before. Like, I don't particularly care uh, about anything else at this point, other than seeing our main tackle the main thing that is like hurting them. But yeah, thank you very much for watching my video and for watching another one of my reactions. Hopefully you will stay here for more to come. If you like this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this. But yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye!